Hello, everyone. How's it going? Welcome back to another Watch with Nordic live commentary stream. Today, it is our first, hopefully, full baseball commentary here today. We are commentating the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. This should be a great game here tonight. Looking forward to it. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Those who may be here again, this is on my second channel, not my main channel. So those who came from the hockey channel, good to see you. But not really expecting a crazy crowd. I mean, a lot of this is just for me to practice my commentating skills and maybe grow something else here. It's going to take a while, but I'm willing to put in the work, and I'm up for the challenge. But today we have a late night matchup here on the East Coast between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It is the second of 4 games here that these two teams are facing off in 4th of July weekend. Yesterday, these two teams played last night. It was a 12-7 ball game. It was an absolutely unbelievable ball game. You saw home runs from Dalton Rushing, Alex Veza, and looking down the list here furthermore, you saw Jay Cronenworth have a home run, Manny Machado at a home run, Jackson Merrill at a home run. Yeah, it was a pretty crazy day yesterday and a pretty crazy score. We'll see if today's is crazy, but the pitching matchup is certainly interesting. You have Shohei Ohtani pitching here tonight. His final pitching appearance before he turns 32 years old. That is tomorrow. And on the other side, you have Michael King pitching for the San Diego Padres. First pitch is in just a couple of moments. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit that like button and subscribe down below if you're new. You take a look at the lineups here for the two sides. On the Dodgers end of things, you have Ohtani leading up, Andy Pages batting second, Freddie Freeman batting third, Mookie Betts the cleanup. You have Max Muncy fifth, Kyle Tucker sixth, Teoscar Hernandez seventh, Dalton Rushing eighth, and Alex Freeland wrapping up the starting 9 here for the Dodgers tonight. On the other side, you have Fernando Tatis Jr. leading off for the Padres. You have Jake Cronenworth batting second, Manny Machado batting third, Gavin Sheets the cleanup batter, Ty France fifth, Jackson Merrill sixth, Alexander Bogaerts at 7, Sungmun Song at 8th, and Rodolfo Duran batting 9th. You can see the batting averages here on the side. So again, we're going to be changing that up per inning. I'll put the averages there. I'm thinking about putting like what their at bat was in the inning. I'll see what the reception is on that as we move further in here with the commentaries. And we are nearly ready here for first pitch in what looks like a packed Dodger Stadium here on this wonderful Friday night. And taking a look at the pitcher for the Dodgers tonight, of course, it is Shohei Ohtani with a 1.52 ERA this season. That is ranked second behind Jacob Mizorowski in the NL and in the MLB as well. Here he comes to take the mound. Again, Ohtani batting first. And the starting pitcher tonight, superhuman, on the mound here in Shohei Ohtani. 14th start of the year for Ohtani, 1.58 ERA, as I said, in 79 innings pitched. He has 86 strikeouts. He's only allowed 3 home runs all time. So again, Ohtani not allowing a lot of home runs. We'll see if there's any of those here tonight, especially on the Padres. Then there was certainly a lot of homers the other night in a 12-7 ball game. Ohtani known for his four-seam fastball. He's also got the sweeper, the curveball. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you are new. Padres lineup, Fernando Tatis Jr., as we said, batting first. You have Jake Cronenworth at second, Manny Machado at third. We are guaranteed to see those 3 here in this first inning. We'll see if we see more. First timer for me, first ever Watch with Nordic ball game that we have commentated. First pitch from Ohtani is on the outside, 1-0. And we are underway. Shohei Ohtani, absolute superhuman. Fernando Tatis Jr., 280 batting average this season. Only 5 home runs. Took him a while to get his first home run of the year. 33 RBIs. Now, despite that, he doesn't have that bad of a batting average. 280 is pretty solid. 2-0 count, Ohtani. And that one is up high, 3-0. Tatis Jr. with a walk and a double yesterday. 722 OPS on the season. 3-0 count, Ohtani the pitch. And that is outside for a walk to start this one off. 4 pitches, all directly on the outside there for Shohei Ohtani. And Tatis Jr. forces a walk. Coming up now for the Padres is is Jake Cronenworth. Sorry about that. Ohtani, the first pitch, and that one is outside as well. 1-0. 5 pitches from Ohtani, and all 5 of them have been from the outside. One on base, no outs. Ohtani delivers, and it's outside again. 2-0. 6 pitches from Shohei Ohtani, and they've all been on the outside, and outside pretty significantly, too. Interesting. 2-0 count. And that one is in there. That's a strike. Directly down the middle. No swing from Cronenworth, who has only a 164 batting average, 2 home runs on the year. It hasn't been a phenomenal year from Cronenworth, who's batting second for this Padres team. 2-1. That one is fouled away. 2-2. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Again, this is my first ever baseball commentary. Appreciate all those who are in here checking it out. Hit that subscribe button down below. We're hoping to do many commentaries. Another pitch from Cronenworth is fouled off. 2-2 count. Cronenworth's going to take time. Ohtani up to 9 pitches. Got to get a pitcher's count. I'm definitely going to have to add that. Shout out to Ryland. Made a great graphic. Top of the first, no outs, 1 on. 2-2 count. Ohtani delivers, and it's down low, 3-2. Full count here now for Shohei Ohtani. Things could get interesting here. 2 on with no outs, especially on Shohei. Full count. Ohtani delivers yet again, and that one is outside. Tatis stealing, and he is out. Oh, is he? No, he is not. He's safe. That's 2 straight walks. Shohei Ohtani has given up here. Coming up now, Manny Machado. He had a home run last night. And things get interesting here. Again, no outs. 2 on. Manny Machado with a homer last night. He's got 17 on the year. First pitch from Ohtani is in there for a strike. 0-1. Again, Machado, not the greatest batting average. Only a 192, but 17 home runs on the year. 0-1 for Ohtani. He throws it down low again. That's 1-1. Again, 2 on, no outs. They were 2 walks for Shohei Ohtani. 48 RBIs for Machado. Ohtani delivers. That one is foul. 1-2. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Plenty of ball games here in the MLB tonight. Ohtani 1-2. That is way high. 2-2. And not the most promising first inning so far from Shohei Ohtani. A lot of his pitches have been balls on the outside. 2-2 count, though. Ohtani delivers. Swing and a miss. He got him. Shohei Ohtani, first strikeout of the day, and there's the first out. Hopefully the first official K in Watch with Nordic Baseball history. Again, I was commentating the game early between the Yankees and the Twins, but my power flickered. I was really annoyed, but it is what it is. Just got to keep on going. Here's Gavin Sheets, the cleanup hitter, still 2 on with 1 out. Ohtani up to 16 pitches. And Sheets will take time. Again, Sheets, 14 home runs on the year, 38 RBIs. Batting .235. Here, clean up tonight. Ohtani delivers first pitch, is in there for a strike, 0-1. $80 games for Sheets, a .791 OPS. Oh, 1 for Ohtani. That is just outside. 100 mile an hour. 1-1. Yeah, just on the outside. Just slightly. Happy 4th of July weekend to everybody. We will be live tomorrow. I'm not sure how many games I'm doing. I might do one in the morning and then one in the evening. I haven't decided yet. Here's 1-1 for Ohtani. That one is fouled. For Gavin Sheets, 1-2. Shohei Ohtani. 0.95 opponent average with 2 strikes. That's significant. Wow. Here's the 20th pitch of the first inning for Ohtani, and it's fouled off. Staying alive is Gavin Sheets. This Padres team looking to surpass the Diamondbacks tonight. Ohtani throws one way outside. That's 2-2 yet again. Padres and the Diamondbacks with the same record in the NL West. A win tonight for San Diego will at least keep them alongside Arizona. 2-2 count for Ohtani, and that one is hit well. It's a base hit to right. Tucker will come in. Tatis is going home. He'll get there in time. RBI single for Gavin Sheets. And the Padres take a 1-0 lead. Yeah, an ideal situation there for Shohei Ohtani. Unideal start. Runners are at the corners. It's an RBI single for Sheets and Tatis Jr. Scores in a run. Here's Ty France, and that one is thrown down low for the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Diamondbacks down 2-0 right now to the Milwaukee Brewers. Promising news there for the San Diego Padres. Next pitch, swing and a miss. That's 1-1. Again, Ohtani only a 1.58 ERA heading into this contest tonight. Ohtani 1-1 count. That is tipped, and it's 1-2. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you are new. Again, kind of my first try here, trying out some baseball commentary. Going to have to take some time to get used to it. 1-2 counts. Swing and a miss. Hey, he got him. Strikeout for Shohei Ohtani. There's 2. Coming up now, Jackson Merrill to the mound. Or to the plate. I'll get it at some point. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Ohtani up to 26 pitches on the inning. It's not something you see often from Shohei. 212 batting average for Merrill. He's got 9 homers. Ohtani delivers. Swing and a miss. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. 0-1 count here for Shohei Ohtani, and he delivers, and yet again another strike. Again, Gavin Sheets with the RBI single. He scored. Tatis Jr. 0-2 count here for Merrill. Ohtani can get out of it. Let's see if he does. Swing and a miss. 3 strikeouts for Shohei Ohtani, but he gives up a run and 2 walks. 1-0 heading to the bottom of the first. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. Now Shohei Ohtani will go to the pitcher's mound or go from the pitcher's mound to the home plate. Here's the Dodgers lineup tonight. Take a look at it here. You got Ohtani batting first, Paez batting second, Freeman batting third, Mookie Betts batting cleanup, Max Muncy batting fifth, Kyle Tucker at 6, Teoscar Hernandez at 7, Dalton Rushing at 8, and Alex Freeland rounding out the starting 9 here for the Dodgers. Again, 3 strikeouts for Shohei Ohtani in that first inning, but he gives up 2 walks and a RBI single. And it's a 1-0 lead for San Diego here early. It is worth noting that makes Shohei Ohtani's watch with Nordic ERA a 9. That's not pretty, but oh well. He'll try and knock that down a little bit. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Here comes Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani batting .291 here this season. And Michael King on the mound for the Padres, making his 18th start. He's 5-7 overall with a 3.55 ERA. 96 innings pitched. Here's the first pitch, and that one is just outside. It's called a strike. Ohtani, 18 home runs. He has a .429 batting average against King during the regular season and the postseason. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That is fouled. And it's a fly ball down the left field line, and it bounces foul. Sheets almost got to it. I thought it was only fouled off. I didn't realize it was a pop-up foul, but you know. Michael King, 1-5 in his last 7 starts. He's a .545 ERA. Things have kind of fallen apart for him. He was 4-2 in his first 10 starts with a 2.31. Here's the 0-2 for King, and it's outside 1-2. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new. 1-2, King delivers, and that one is hit down to the shortstop and throw to first, and there's one away. Andy Paez up to bat now, .271 batting average. He's had himself a pretty solid season here so far. Last night was 1 for 4 with a double. 2 RBIs and a walk in that crazy 12-7 win. 16 home runs for Paez. King delivers. That one is up high. It is a ball. Paez, they were talking about if Paez swung. He did not go. King the pitch. And that is up high again, 2-0. Thank you all for tuning in. This is my first ever baseball commentary. I've never commentated a MLB game prior to today. Trying out something new. I'm usually a hockey guy on my main channel. 2-0 pitch for King. That is outside, 3-0. But I thought, hey, since it's the off season for hockey, thought I'd give this a shot. 62 RBIs for King. Or not King, Paez. 3-0 count. King delivers, and that is just in the corner. Strike 1. There's Dave Roberts. Definitely was in there, regardless of how much. 3-1 count for King. And a grounder to third. And the throw is completed. There's 2 away. 2 outs here in this first inning, and Freddie Freeman will come up to the home plate. Base is empty with 2 outs here. Here is Freddie Freeman. First pitch is up high. That's 1-0. Freeman, 294 average. 14 home runs on the year. 1-0 pitch from King is swung on. It's foul tip. 1-1. One 1 count from King. He delivers. Swing and a miss. Change up. He's used it well. 1-2 count. King delivers. Swing and a miss. 1-2-3 inning for Michael King and the Padres. We are through 1. And it's 1-0 Padres. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Xander Bogaerts here. Up next to bat on Shohei Ohtani. Just updating my stuff here. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. All right. In case you missed it, first inning, RBI single from Gavin Sheets scored Fernando Tatis Jr. It is a 1-0 lead here for the Padres. 3-1 inning of play. We'll see how long that lead lasts. That's part about baseball. I've been saying it for a long time, as I've really become a big baseball fan the last few years, is, you never really know what's going to happen. You can see any kind of game. You can see an absolute pitcher's duel. You can see just a home run derby. That's part about baseball. Top of the second, we're guaranteed to see Bogaerts, Sungmun Song, and Rodolfo Duran here in this inning. Dodgers still leading the National League. And all the MLB as well. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? 3 strikeouts for Shohei Ohtani in that first inning. Despite that, still gave up. Here's Bogaerts up to bat. First pitch is tipped high and foul. Bogaerts, 8 home runs. Ohtani 0-1 pitch. And that is grounded out to first. Ohtani will finish the play. Good pass there from Freeman. There's one away here in the second. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Again, these are going to be a work in progress for sure, but going to keep trying, going to keep going at them. 31 pitches for Shohei Ohtani. Here's Sungmun Song. 233 average this year. He has only a home run. Here's the first pitch from Ohtani. That is down low. And a strike, 0-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. All right. Ohtani 0-1. That is outside. 1-1. 1-1 count for Ohtani. He delivers, and that one is swung foul. 1-2. And into the stands. Always nice to commentate Shohei Ohtani. My first time doing so. One and two count. Top of the second. And the pitch is grounded and away and foul. Count stays 1-2. Song with his first homer of the year on Wednesday. Seemed like everybody homered in that game against the Cubs. Final score was like 23-7. Here's the 1-2 outside, 2-2. Two and two count. Ohtani delivers. Swing and a miss. Fourth K of the day for Shohei Ohtani. He's got 4 through 2. And yeah, he got him there easily with that four seam. Up to the plate, Rodolfo Duran. Duran batting 129 this year. Ohtani delivers, and that is up high, 1-0. Duran, 3 home runs. He's only 3 for 36 in his last 13 games as well. Pitch from Ohtani is just outside. They're going to call it a ball. Looked like maybe it caught the outside, but no challenge. 2 outs, 2-0 count. Seemed like Ohtani kind of let things get a little bit away from him in that first inning, allowed the RBI single from Sheets, and now he seems to be a little bit back on track and recovered. 2-0 count, directly in the middle for a strike. No swing from Duran, who again has struggled. 8 RBIs, only 3 hits in his last 36 at-bats. 2-1, and that is outside as well. 3-1. Nearly through the whole top of the order in just 2 innings for the Padres. Three and one count. Ohtani delivers, and that is just in there for a strike in the corner. Full count. Forgot to add the second out. My apologies. Ohtani 3-2. That one is grounded foul. Again, first baseball commentary from me. Again, this channel doesn't even have 30 subscribers, but it's going to take some time. Got to build it. And that's the goal here on this channel, to just keep on building this. 3-2 count. Ohtani delivers. Swing and a miss. That's 5 Ks for Shohei Ohtani. He goes 1, 2, 3 on the top of the second. Led to the bottom half of the inning. Still 1-0 Padres. All right. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Shohei Ohtani, 5 Ks out of the first 9 batters he's faced. Doing pretty good for himself, as he usually does. Pretty atypical there from Shohei. We'll see how long he can get in tonight. Up to bat, Mookie Betts, Max Muncy, and Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker, many would say he hasn't really lived up to the expectations under the contract that he recently just signed. I shouldn't say recently, that he just signed. It wasn't really recent, right? It's like 6 months ago. Which is nuts. The fact that that was 6 months ago is insane. Anyway. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new. So, sometimes I'm like, because I'm used to commentating hockey, I almost said face-off like 5 times. Back here in Dodger Stadium, King will head back to the mound. Up to bat now, Mookie Betts, the cleanup hitter. And you're going to see Betts, Muncy, and Tucker here in this inning. First pitch from King is in there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Only 13 pitches in that first inning for King. Mookie Betts' 8-game hit streak, batting .405 during that span. Here's another opportunity. That one is hit pretty well. It's to right, and he'll make the catch. There's one away. Had some oomph on it, but not enough. Next up, Max Muncy. Muncy batting .268. $17 home runs on the year. He has 6 extra base hits in his last 12 games. First pitch from King. And it's in there, 0-1. 95-mile-an-hour sinker on that pitch. .39 RBIs for Muncy. Second pitch from King is down low. 1-1. One count for King. He'll deliver. Swing and a miss. One out, no on. None on. King delivers. And that one is grounded out to first. Easy throw to King, and he will retire the second batter. Here's Kyle Tucker up now. He's reached base safely in 9 straight plate appearances. Whether that's a single or a double or triple or a walk, he's getting on base. Something very prevalent about him. .249 average, 7 home runs this year. There's been some points where there's been some disappointment. Here's King delivering. That is a pop-up. Easily to left field. They'll make the catch, and there's the 1-2-3 yet again here. And that'll wrap up the second. No runs, no hits. 1-0 Padres. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. We'll go back to the top of the order here in the Padres lineup. There we go. Definitely got to find a way to put like a pitch count or something. Going to figure that out for sure. Going to take some time though. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Shohei Ohtani coming back up to the mound. He's got 5 strikeouts through 2 innings. He'll face the top of the order again in Tatis Jr., Jay Cronenworth, and Manny Machado. Again, Tatis Jr. and Cronenworth with 2 walks in the first inning. Top of the third, Tatis Jr., Jake Cronenworth, and Manny Machado will come up to the plate. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Again, as I've said, happy 4th of July weekend. First pitch from Ohtani on Tatis. Check swing. He did not go. 1-0. 1-0 count from Ohtani, and that's in there for a strike. Shohei Ohtani, 46 pitches here through 2 innings. Obviously, you don't want to get as worked as much as he is, but still a solid outing. 1-1 count, swung on and tipped. That's a 1-2. One and two count, no outs, nobody on. Ohtani, swing and a miss. 6 Ks on the day for Shohei Ohtani. He strikes out Tatis Jr., and now Cronenworth will come up to the plate. Again, that's the 6th K of the day from Shohei Ohtani. 1 out. Here's Machado. Or not Machado, Cronenworth. Ohtani delivers. And it's just on the corner, 0-1. Cronenworth with a walk here tonight again. 2 home runs. He struggled. 164 batting average. 0-1 count. That is outside. 1-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new. 1-1 count. Ohtani on the outside. 2-1. Showed the umpire angle. I was like, that gotta be outside. 2-1. And that's in there for a strike. 2-2. 86-mile-an-hour sweeper for Shohei. Cronenworth will take time. One out, 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. There's K number 7 for Shohei Ohtani. And now Manny Machado will come up to the mound here, or the plate. I'll get it right. It's my first ever baseball commentary. I'll get it. Machado struck out earlier in the ballgame. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Again, that is 7 strikeouts for Shohei Ohtani. Hell of an outing here so far from him, despite giving up the RBI single in the first. 1-0. Swung on, that is to third. Muncy makes the throw, and it's in time. 1-2-3 yet again for Shohei Ohtani. We head to the bottom of the third. Still 1-0 Padres. If I can say Hernandez's, or spell Hernandez's name right. Thank you all for tuning in. As always, I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Again, this is only our first, hopefully, full baseball commentary, our second ever. I was doing one earlier, but the power went out, so that was really annoying. But, again, this is going to take some time to grow. It may take a lot of time. It took me years to get to what I got on my hockey YouTube channel. Just got to hope for the best, honestly. I'm here just to commentate baseball and have some fun. Due up in this third inning, Teoscar Hernandez, Dalton Rushing, and Alex Freeland. Again, it's pretty much all we've seen. Michael King making good work here so far. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Hernandez up to bat here for the Dodgers first. Still a commercial break. Bottom of the third here in Dodger Stadium. Hernandez up to bat. King, the first pitch, is in there for yet again another strike. 0-1. Again, King has struggled in his last couple of games. Again, he's 1-5. In his last 7 starts, I believe I saw. 0-1 count. That one is foul. 0-2. Again, good on King here so far. Still early in the ball game, though. 0-2 count. King delivers. And that one is popped up. Center field. The outfield comes in. They'll make the catch. And there's one away. Here comes Dalton Rushing, who went 4 for 4 last night. Home run, a double, 4 RBIs. Really good night last night from Rushing. We'll see if that is replicated here tonight. But it seems like King is doing some good work here so far. First pitch from King is outside, 1-0. Dalton Rushing, 10 home runs. He's 8 for 18 in his last 5 games. 1-0 count. Kings delivers. That is on the line, 1-1. Rushing had his struggles here at points this year, but he's had some good outings his last few days. King, another pitch. That one is hit foul, 1-2. King only up to 26 pitches here on the day. On the night, I suppose, because it is nighttime. Well, close to nighttime. 1-2. King is in there. That is a strike 3 called. Second strikeout of the day for Michael King. And that's 8 straight batters retired. Coming up now, Alex Freeland. Two outs, no one on. First pitch there from King is directly in there for a strike. Freeland, 226 batting average on the year, only 3 home runs, 17 RBIs. Next pitch is hit foul. Probably going to do one game tomorrow, I feel like. I think we're going to do Phillies and Royals is what I decided on. I think that would be a fun game to do. I'm a Phillies fan, so why not? Just do one game tomorrow. 0-2 count. King, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 9 straight batters retired. 1, 2, 3. In these first 3 innings for King, we're through 3 innings. It's 1-0 Padres. Coming up now is Sheets. Yet again. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. We are heading towards the top of the 4th here tonight. Pitchers check here through the first 3 innings for both sides. We talked about Michael King, Shohei Ohtani. 3 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 run, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts for Ohtani so far. Really good outing for him. On the other side for King, 3 innings pitched, no hits, no runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts. He's retired all 9 batters here. Just a great outing here from King so far. We'll see if that stays the same. Still got a lot of time to go in this ball game. Yeah, so we'll probably be live tomorrow. Phillies and Royals is what I'm thinking. Why not? Why not, right? Have some fun with it. Back here in Dodgers Stadium, no hits since the first inning. And it came from the batter due up in Gavin Sheets. That's the only hit we've seen in this ballgame, the only run we've seen in this ballgame. Since then, we've had 7 strikeouts from both pitchers combined. Or no, sorry, 9 strikeouts from both pitchers combined. I can't do math, apparently. Ohtani threw 55 pitches, 2 walks, 7 Ks. I mean, obviously that pitch count's a little bit high through 3 innings. Obviously, you want to make it as less as you can. Had some full counts and some walks. But besides that, still a solid outing here from Ohtani. He's really recovered from that first inning, which was certainly a bit of a struggle. And we'll see how this 4th inning goes here. Gavin Sheets, the only hit and the only run in this ball game so far. RBI single scored Tatis Jr. First pitch from Ohtani is outside, 1-0. I mean, again, despite that, like Ohtani's 7 strikeouts, that's phenomenal. 1-0 count, Ohtani. Outside, 2-0. All-Star break coming up in a couple of weeks. Here in my hometown, Philadelphia. Love that. Of course I do. 2 balls, no strikes. Ohtani. And that is just on the line. Strike. 2-1. Two and 1 count from Ohtani. Pitch 59. Swing and a miss. Strike anyway. 2-2. He did not swing. Never mind. Almost. He should have swung. Should have swung. 2-2 count. Ohtani. Down low. 3-2. There's 60 pitches through 4 innings for Shohei. Full count. Ohtani delivers. And that one is grounded out to shortstop. It's dribbling good. They still make the throw, and there's the first out. Coming up now, Ty France, batting 5th. Struck out in the first inning. Ohtani delivers. First pitch is popped up. It's in foul territory. Freeman will make the catch, and there's 2 away. Again, ever since that first inning, Ohtani has been making due time. Here's Merrill now up to the plate. Merrill struck out in the first inning. Ohtani delivers outside. 0-1, 1-0. One and 0 count. Ohtani just down low. They call it a strike. Merrill's going to challenge this. I think he got it. I think that was just down below the line. We'll see if it's right. It is. Just slightly. Good challenge from Jackson Merrill. Makes it a 1-1 count. Or, pardon me, a 2-0 count. Ohtani delivers. That one is hit well out to center field. Hernandez goes back. It is gone! Solo home run for Jackson Merrill. He hit it off Ohtani. Just the 4th home run Shohei's given up this year. It's 2-0 Padres. Jackson Merrill with the first official home run and a watch with Nordic commentary. Hopefully we can commentate the entire stream. And it was Pajes who was going back, not Hernandez. That's my bad. And a solo home run for Jackson Merrill. Now Bogart's up to the plate. That is in there down low. And ball one. Again, Ohtani's only given up 4 home runs this year. That's the 4th one. Ohtani, just on the inside, 1-1. Thank you all for tuning in. 1-1 count. That one is tipped. 1-2. Top of the 4th. 2 outs, 1-2 count. Solo home run for Jackson Merrill. Ohtani delivers. And that is tipped. Just on the outside. Count still 1-2. 2-0 Padres. A RBI single from Gavin Sheets and a solo home run from Jackson Merrill makes it 2-0 Padres. Ohtani delivers. There's another one. It's hit well. And it will not be enough. They'll make the catch. And there's the 3rd out here in this 4th inning. Ohtani gives up his 4th home run of the year. It's 2-0 Padres heading to the bottom of the 4th. Up next is Ohtani, actually. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button down below if you're new. Again, that was something I was looking at heading into this game. How many home runs has Shohei Ohtani given up? And there he goes, giving up his 4th homer of just his 4th of the year. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Bottom of the 4th inning here. Ohtani back up alongside Pages and Freeman here in this 4th inning. Michael King's retired all 9 batters. First pitch for Ohtani. That is hit well. And it will stay in the park and caught in left field. There's one out. Had a lot of oomph on it, but not enough. Now Pages comes up again. 0 for 1 tonight. Pages, 270 average. Here's King with the pitch. And that one is grounded out to short. They'll make the throw. It is in time. 2 outs. What a play by Xander Bogaerts to keep that ball in. And Freddie Freeman comes up here now in the bottom of the 4th. That's 2 outs away on 2 pitches. Essentially. So good work here from King and the Padres defense. Here's Freeman up to the mound. He struck out in the 1st inning. King, the pitch, is in there for a strike easily. Freeman didn't even try. King, the pitch. Swung on. That is hit to short. It's a base hit for Freddie Freeman. There goes the no-hit bid through almost 4 innings. And Freddie Freeman gets on with 2 outs. Here's Mookie Betts, the tying run up to the plate. First pitch is outside. 1-1, or 1-0, sorry, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here's King with the pitch, and it's in there for a strike. 1-1. So Freeman with the first base hit of the game for the Dodgers. It comes in the 4th. It was a really good outing from King. He retired all 11 batters he faced. Prior to that, Betts in there, and that's 1-2. 1-2 count. 2 outs. 1 on first. King. And that ball is hit well to center. Not enough. And caught at center by Merrill. End of the 4th inning. Dodgers got their first hit of the game, but it was short-lived. Still 2-0 Padres through 4 innings of play. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hit the like button down below if you're new. All right, let me update everything here again. Takes me some time to get all this stuff updated, obviously. I mean, again, this is my first ever MLB commentary. Going to be saying that a lot here through the first couple of games that I do. Top of the 5th coming up. Ohtani. 4th home run of the year for Shohei that he's given up. I mean, that's incredible. You had a home run off of Shohei Ohtani. You better get that ball back. Huh. All right. Due up in this 4th inning is someone's song, Rodolfo Duran and Tatis Jr. Tatis around his third time in the rotation. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Whew. Back here in Dodger Stadium, top of the 5th inning, Ohtani, 2 hits, 2 runs. He's given up, but 7 strikeouts. Sun Moon Song swings on the first pitch, 0-1. 230 batting average. Here's Ohtani, 0-1. And that ball is hit into the corner, foul. Had some oomph on it, but too far outside, 0-2. Hopefully the fans in the stands where that ball bounced to are okay. Ohtani and Rushing having a conversation. Ohtani up to 72 pitches here through just 4 innings. 0-2 count for Ohtani. The pitch is grounded out to short. Make the throw, and Freeman got the catch. There's 1 away. Rodolfo Duran will come up here now for the Padres. Struck out in the 1st inning. 73 pitches through 4 1/3 for Shohei. Not his greatest outing. Ohtani delivers outside 1-0. Duran fouls one away. There's 1-1. One 1 count. And that is in there for a strike. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Ohtani the pitch. And that ball is grounded out to third. Muncy can't get the ball and safely to first is Duran. We'll see if that registers as an error for Muncy. Missed the throw. Looks like it will be a base hit for Duran. Reaction there from Shohei, not too thrilled about that. Muncy shaking his head. Here's Tatis Jr. One on first, no, one out. Tatis delivers. And that first one is down the right field line. Tucker will go towards it. It's foul. 0-1. Tatis with one of the 2 runs here in the ball game. Oh, 1 for Ohtani. That next one is fouled. 0-2 count here on Tatis Jr. Again, only 5 runs this year from him. Been a bit of a struggle. It took him a while to get his next home run. 0-2 count. 1 out. Ohtani. Swing and a miss. There's Ohtani's 8th strikeout here on the night. There's 2 away. Here's Cronenworth up next here for the Padres. 1 on with 2 outs. Cronenworth, swing and a miss. And that ball was outside, way outside of that. 81 pitches for Shohei. I mean, he's getting worked a little bit on these counts, which is not ideal, but still think he's playing all right. 8 strikeouts, he'll take that all day long. Got to get some run support here from the Dodgers. 0-1 Ohtani, that's down low. 1-1. One count. 2 outs here at the top of the 5th. Ohtani. Hit foul. One and 2 count. 2 outs. 1 on first. Ohtani. And that one is grounded out. That's a base hit into right. Tucker will come in. Going to third is Duran. He's in there. Runners on the corners here as Cronenworth has a base hit tonight. And that'll bring Machado up to the plate. Ohtani finds himself in a bit of a pickle. Still can get out of it here, though. Machado 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out tonight. '84 pitches for Shohei Ohtani. First pitch is swung on and hit to third. Muncy will make the throw. It's in time, and that'll do it for the 5th. Ohtani lets a couple runners on, but he gets out of it. Halfway through the ball game, 2-0 Padres still. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Max Muncy will come up here and bat first for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 5th inning. See if that's it for. I think they'll give Shohei at least a little bit of another shot in the top of the 6th. Not the prettiest. I mean, it's still a really good outing from Ohtani, but thing is, he's getting worked a little bit on these counts. It's costing him a little bit. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th, though. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new. 0-0 count. Bottom of the 5th. Muncy due up alongside Tucker and Teoscar Hernandez. Michael King's done some good work here through 4 innings, only giving up 1 hit. He's got 3 strikeouts. 38 pitches through those 4 innings as well. First pitch here on Muncy, that is in there for a strike. 0-1. Oh, 1 count for King, and that one is just outside. It's tipped. 0-2. .40 pitches for King. 0-2 count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 4th strikeout of the day for King. That'll bring Tucker up to the plate. Again, he's reached base safely. 9 out of 10 plate appearances. King with 4 strikeouts, only 1 hit so far. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Really good outing here from King after a couple of really bad outings in his last few. Here's a fly ball to right. Tatis makes the catch. There's 2 away. Hernandez coming up now. 2 outs. Nobody on. Struggles certainly here from the Dodgers faithful. King with a .217 batting average against opponents. That's 9th in the National League. First pitch on Hernandez is up high. 1-0. Fly out for Hernandez. King, the pitch is outside. 2-0. Again, the only hits and the only runs so far in this game. Gavin Sheets, RBI single in the first. Solo home run from Merrill. 2 singles from Duran and Cronenworth. Pitch out there, 3-0. And only a single from Freeman in the 4th. Not a ton of hits here tonight. King, 3-0. That's in there for a strike. 3-1. King has not given up a walk yet here tonight. Hasn't really been worked that much either. Only 47 pitches. 3-2. He delivers. Swing and a miss. 3-2. Full count. "48 pitches here for Michael King. Looking to round it out. The pitch. And swung on and foul. 3-2. Again, he hasn't really been worked that much here tonight. I want to be patient with him, though. We'll see. 3-2 count. 2 outs. Nobody on. King delivers. Swing and a miss. Michael King having himself a hell of an outing. Only 1 hit through 5 innings. He retires 3 in a row again. 2-0 Padres as we head to the top of the 6th. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. Coming up next, Gavin Sheets, Ty France, and Jackson Merrill. All right. Ohtani's going to stay in the game. Obviously, he's up to, I believe, 89 pitches, if I'm correct, which is certainly a bit through the amount of time, through the first 5 innings of the game for him, but, you know, he still has 8 Ks through all that. King now up to 5 strikeouts tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Top of the 6th. Only 5 hits total tonight. Ohtani with 8 Ks. First pitch here on Sheets. He hits it foul, 0-1. Again, Ohtani staying in the game. This may be his last inning, though, depending on how quick it goes. 86 pitches. I was off a little bit. Is what it is. 0-1 count for Ohtani. And that one is hit high and foul. 0-2. Beautiful palm trees in Dodger Stadium. Beautiful place. Would love to be there. We'll love to go there someday. 0-2 for Ohtani. Delivers, and that one is grounded out to short. Easy throw to Freeman, and that'll do it. 1 away. Here comes Ty France. A K. And I believe a ground out. .268 batting average for France. He's been hot. First pitch from Ohtani. And fouled. 0-1. .89 pitches for Shohei. 0-1 count. Outside. 1-1. Ten homers for France. Ohtani. Outside again. 2-1. 91 pitches for Shohei. He's thrown a pretty good handful of balls here tonight. That's been very prevalent. 2-1. Foul ball. 2-2. Again, the Gavin Sheets RBI single, which scored Tatis Jr. And the Jackson Merrill solo home run are the only 2 runs we have here so far tonight. Ohtani the pitch. Swing and a miss. There's the 9th K of the day for Shohei Ohtani. It'll bring up Jackson Merrill, who had the home run in the 4th. That's 9 strikeouts for Shohei Ohtani. Really good first-time Watch with Nordic appearance. First pitch here on Merrill. That one is fouled. Again, one thing to keep in mind here with the Watch with Nordic streams, we do highlight the 10-plus K games. Ohtani just outside, 1-1. Be pretty cool to see Shohei Ohtani get the first ever 10-plus strikeout game in our first official live commentary. Ohtani delivers. That one is hit well. It's a base hit to left. Merrill's got 2 hits tonight, and that'll be a single. Gotta wonder if they make a change here with Ohtani. We'll see. It'll bring Xander Bogaerts up to the plate. 0 for 2 tonight. But Jackson Merrill putting some work in. 2 hits on 3 at-bats for Merrill. Here's Bogaerts, 0 for 2 with a ground out and a flyout. Ohtani up to 96 pitches. First pitch is fouled. It's 97 pitches for Shohei. .231 average for Bogaerts. Ohtani the pitch. Outside, 1-1. I don't know if it's just me, but he's thrown a lot of balls. Like a very significant amount of balls here in this game tonight. Pitch number 99 for Shohei. And that one is hit well. That'll be another base hit. It'll drop down, slide to the corner. Going around is Merrill. He will head home. And the run is not in time. He is safe. RBI single for Xander Bogaerts. It's 3-0 Padres. RBI double, sorry, for Xander Bogaerts. $3-0 Padres. Gotta think. May see a change here with Ohtani in a moment. Haven't seen anything about action in the bullpen. Munsong's going to come up. He is 0 for 2. Bogaerts with a double in both games here so far tonight. Ohtani up to 100 pitches. I think they just want him to finish this 6th inning. 1-1 count. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Like the stream as well. My first ever baseball commentary. Ground out there. It'll drop over to Betts. And easy single there for Munsong. 3 straight 2-out hits for the Padres, and there's runners in the corners. Oh, man. So Duran's going to come up here for San Diego. They're going to have a meeting here in the mound. I got to think Ohtani. They want to. It seems like they want to make him get done this 6th inning. Warming up in the bullpen. Kyle Hurt. And Ohtani's had a solid outing. He's just getting worked a lot on the counts and seems a little bit out of it today. Still had 9 strikeouts. He's given up 3 runs, 7 hits. That's 3 straight hits for the Padres. Coming up now is Duran, who's 1 for 2 tonight. He's got a 139 average. $102 pitches for Shohei Ohtani. Top of the 6th, 2 outs, runners on the corners. First pitch for Duran is outside. Swing and a miss, though, 0-1. He does have a hit in this game. He could really burst things open here. We'll see. First career hit was a home run. Ohtani delivers. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Will he get out of it? Ohtani's ERA rises to a 1.79 here this season. Again, that's still second, I believe. 0-2. Check swing. He did not go. 1-2. Stolen base there for Song. First stolen base in Watch with Nordic history. Got to keep track of all that stuff, of course. 1-2 count. Runners at second and third. Ohtani delivers. That's outside. 2-2. Again, Kyle Hurt warming up in the bullpen. Two and two count, Ohtani. And that ball is hit foul. It would be his season high in strikeouts. 107 pitches for Shohei. He wants to get out of it. He's a competitor, that's for sure. His last 2 World Series prove that. 2-2, Ohtani. And that ball is grounded out foul yet again. 108 pitches from Ohtani, man. Two and two count, pitch 109 from Shohei Ohtani. He delivers. And another foul ball, man. Shohei, so I know he just so badly wants to get out of this inning. Two and two count. Ohtani the pitch. And another foul ball. That's the 3rd straight foul ball. It's popped up, actually, and Freeman will make the catch. And that'll do it for the 6th. Thought it was foul. It was a pop-up. That's why you don't look away. Shohei gets out of it. 110 pitches. And we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. 3-0 Padres. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Again, this is my first ever baseball commentary. Appreciate all those who are tuning in. Due up is Rushing, Freeland, and Ohtani. That was an 8-pitch at bat for Duran. Again, not the greatest outing from Shohei Ohtani, but hey, he's a competitor. He stayed in it. Got to give him a lot of credit where it's due. Up to bat now is Rushing. King is still in the game. I imagine Ohtani is done for the day, though. Through 9 strikeouts. 6 innings pitched, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks. 9 strikeouts. Again, he's only given up 4 home runs this year. And the 4th one was tonight, which is pretty significant. You hit a home run off of Shohei Ohtani, keep that ball. Well, you obviously can't keep it. Get that ball back. Back here in Los Angeles. 110 pitches for Shohei Ohtani. Here's rushing up. And swinging a miss, 0-1. Believe he got a tip on that, actually. Rushing 261, was 4 for 4 last night. He's 0 for 1 so far tonight. Michael King putting in some really good work. Second pitch thrown outside, 1-1. One 1 count for King. And grounded out. That'll be a base hit for Rushing. And a single. Dodgers have just their second hit of the night. Certainly been a bit of a struggle here for the Dodgers offense. Here comes Alex Freeland. Freeland, 225 batting average. King, the pitch. Outside, 1-0. Keep an eye on Dalton Rushing. Has had his struggles over a good little bit here, but here's King. That ball's hit pretty well, and it's caught in left field. Rushing will go back to first. There's one out. Now we'll go back to the top of the order. Shohei Ohtani, who is 0 for 2 tonight. Again, just threw 110 pitches, so arm, I'm sure, is pretty exhausted. I probably can't even throw 10 pitches. Well, I could. They probably wouldn't be good pitches, though. King delivers in the corner. 0-1. Oh, and 1 count for King. Up high, 1-1. One pitch for King. Outside again, 2-1. Again, the home run for Merrill and the RBI double from Bogarts and the RBI single from Sheets are the runs here tonight. Two and 1 count for Ohtani. King, the pitch. Outside yet again, 3-1. Again, King's had his struggles. He's having a good outing here so far, but don't want to let things get away from you here. King, the pitch. Ohtani fouled. 3-2. Fifth pitch of the at-bat. Full count. 60 pitches now for Michael King. Does a little squat before he throws his pitch. Delivers, and that ball is hit well to right. Tatis will make the catch. And rushing back to first. 2 out. That'll bring Pages up. Andy Pages, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. Pages 0 for 2. King directly down the middle, strike. 0-0. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new. 0-1 count on Pages. King delivers outside. 1-1. $12 to $13 million. Here's King. 1-1 count. Delivers. Outside. 2-1. King getting worked a little bit here in this 6th inning. He's done a good job up to this point. It's not always easy. When is it ever easy, honestly? 2-1 count for King. And fouled off. 2-2. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button down below if you're new. We'll be live tomorrow. We commentate all 30 MLB teams. Or my goal is to commentate all 30 MLB teams. It's my first, hopefully full one. I had one earlier, but my power went out. I was really annoyed about that, but whatever. Here's King. Up high, 3-2. Michael King tonight. 5 strikeouts. Giving up just 2 hits. Full count. Here's the squat. And the pitch. Down low, there's a walk for Andy Pages. That'll bring Freddie Freeman up with 2 on, the tying run. 2 outs. And we'll have a timeout here on the mound. King, this is the most pitches he's given up in an inning so far, 67 in total. The infield will come in and have a conversation here on the mound. Doesn't look like there's any action in the Padres bullpen. Again, obviously King, I've talked about it numerous times tonight. He's had his struggles, that's for sure, but having a really good outing tonight may not want to spoil it. 293. Freddie Freeman 1 for 2 tonight with a single. He gets a hit. Dodgers may be on the board. And we do have some action in the Padres bullpen. Adrian Morjan is warming up. Again, I figured they may keep King on a short list, or short leash. First pitch off of Freeman. That is grounded out to short. And that'll do it. King gets out of it. Hasn't been in that situation yet. Through 6, 3-0 Padres. Top of the 7th coming up here now. Due up for the Padres is the top of the order, actually. Tatis Jr., Cronenworth, and Machado. Fix everything up here. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you are new. Kyle Hurt was warming up in the bullpen for the Dodgers. I presume he is going to be the one who comes into this game for Ohtani. Imagine Ohtani comes out there for another one. He's going to throw 120 pitches, guys. That's certainly the most pitches I've seen starting pitcher throw in a game in a while. It's not often you see him get worked that much. But, hey, Ohtani's a superhuman. We talk about it a lot. He is. He really is. So, yeah, it looks like Kyle Hurt's going to come into this game here for the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani, 6 innings pitched. He gave up 7 hits, 3 runs. He struck out 9 and walked 2 in 110 pitches. We'll see if King's done for the day, too. I wonder. They did have somebody warming up, but I wonder if they let him keep going. We'll find out, though. Top of the 7th here, due up for the Padres. Tatis Jr., Cronenworth, and Machado. Here's Kyle Hurt. 29 games this season he's appeared in, a 3.58 ERA. 27 innings. First pitch there on Tatis is hit up high, 0-1. Again, all of these guys making their Watch with Nordic debuts tonight. This is our first ever baseball commentary. Welcome to everybody who's in here. Again, it's going to be a work in progress, but I'm up for the challenge. We did really well on the hockey channel this year, looking to further that this year and maybe start growing a second baseball channel here where we do some commentary. I think that'd be cool. 1-1 count. Tatis 0 for 2, but has a walk and a run here tonight. 2-1 count. Hurt, delivers. And that one is foul. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, no outs. Hurt, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Tatis, his third strikeout of the night. Coming up now, Jake Cronenworth, who has a walk and a single here tonight. Hurt, the pitch is outside, 1-0. One and 0 count. Outside. Ooh, called it a strike. No challenge from Cronenworth. That looked like it was outside to me, but hey, Dodgers will take it. 1-1. Hurt, 7 pitches. Here's his 8th. Swing on. That is a base hit. It'll get through the gap. Paez will come in. It'll be a RBI, or it'll be a single for Jake Cronenworth, his second single of the night. Manny Machado will come up here now. Really good outing here from Cronenworth. See if that continues. Coming up here now, Manny Machado. He's got 0 for 3 tonight. Here's Hurt, the pitch, just outside. Sorry, plugging in my computer here. One and 0. Hurt, the pitch. Down low, 2-0. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Here's Hurt. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Machado struck out in the first inning. Couple of ground outs since. Machado takes a timeout. 190 batting average. Despite that, still hitting homers. He's got 17 on the year. Hurt, the pitch, and that is outside. 3-1. Three balls, one strike. Things could get interesting here. Hurt, the pitch, and that is outside. Ball 4. Machado aggressively throwing that bat. Runners at first and second with only 1 out. That'll bring the cleanup hitter, Gavin Sheets, up to the plate. Sheets had an RBI single in the first inning and started the offense for the Padres tonight. He could open things up. We'll see if he can, though. 1 for 3. First pitch from Kyle Hurt. Down low, 1-0. Thank you all for tuning in. 1-0 count. Hurt delivers. And that ball is fouled off. 1-1. "15 pitches for Kyle Hurt. Runners on first and second. 1-1 pitch is grounded out. This could be a double play. There's the second and the first, and the Dodgers get out of it. Double play, and that'll wrap up the top of the 7th. We'll stretch. Ready for the bottom of the 7th coming up. Tell you what, I'm definitely going to stretch. Do up bets Muncy Tucker. All right. I am going to head to the bathroom. I will be right back in just a moment. All right, I have returned. Got back in the nick of time. We're good. We're good. Thank you all for tuning in. As always, I greatly appreciate it. Back here to the bottom of the 7th, Michael King having himself a great outing here so far tonight. He's going to stay in the game, it looks like. First pitch there on Betts is down low, 1-0. Got in a bit of a sticky situation in the 6th. Had runners on first and second with only 1 out and got it done. 2-0 count here on Mookie Betts, who's 0 for 2. Game is not out of reach for the Dodgers. A 3-0 lead is... That's doable. Still got time. 2-0 count now. 71 pitches for Michael King. Warming up in the bullpen is still Morjan, who was warming up at the bottom of the 6th. King, the pitch, is outside, 3-1. Here's King. Outside, 4-1. There's a walk for Mookie Betts. That'll put a runner on first. Coming up now, Max Muncy. Muncy tonight, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. 266 batting average. First pitch from King is up high. Ball 1. Muncy has homered on King before. No outs, 1-0 count. First pitch from Muncy. That is a base hit. It slides through the gap. That'll put runners on first and second. No outs. It'll bring up Kyle Tucker as the tying run. No outs. You got to wonder if we see something here from the Padres. We'll find out, though. And it looks like that will do it for Michael King. Really good outing from him, though. Again, he struggled in his last bit of games. He will come out. And Morham will come on here to face Tucker. We'll get a commercial break. So Michael King pitched 6 innings. Gave up 3 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. No earned runs so far, but the runs that are on first and second do belong to him, so keep that in mind. Tucker versus Morjon, 3 for 5. Home run and 3 RBIs. Hernandez and rushing due up as well. Things could get interesting here. See if the Padres can get out of it. Again, they've dropped six L's in a row. Not a pretty outing here from not a pretty stretch of games here from the Padres. All right, here comes Adrian Morjon into the game here for the Padres. That's a sick Hawaiian t-shirt that the Dodgers are giving away. July 7th, too. That looks like a sick shirt. Somebody in Los Angeles want to get me that? Michael King's day is done. Really good outing, though, from him. 75 pitches. He's responsible for the runners on first and second. 5 strikeouts in 6 innings pitched. And again, Adrian Morjon will come up to the plate. 332 batting average. 43 innings pitched. 51 strikeouts. He's only given up 2 home runs. Betts and Muncy on base. Here's Tucker. First pitch is outside. 1-0. Kyle Tucker 0 for 2 with a fly out and a line out tonight. One and 0 count. Morjon the pitch. Did he go? He did not. 2-0. And they're challenging this. Challenge here from the Padres. Previous pitch was called a ball. Let's see if it was a strike. Ah, that's a ball. There goes an ABS challenge for the Padres. It was a ball by 2 inches. Not great, but, you know. Two on, nobody out. And Morjon takes time. Thought that was a balk for a moment. It was not. Bottom of the 7th, 3-0 Padres. Batter takes a timeout here as well. Tying run in Tucker at the plate. Morjon the pitch. And that ball is grounded out. This could be a double play. They drop the ball. They can't get any of them. Bases loaded with no outs. That should be an error. The ball was hit in play but dropped. by shortstop Xander Bogaerts. That's not good. Bases loaded, no outs. Coming up to the plate is Teoscar Hernandez. Bases loaded with no outs. Hernandez 0 for 2 tonight. Morjan the pitch. Hernandez, it's hit well to center field. It's gone! Grand slam for Teoscar Hernandez. The Dodgers lead 4-3. After an error that made the bases loaded, Teoscar Hernandez, off of the very first pitch from Adrian Morjan, a grand slam. And it's 4-3 Dodgers. This place is going crazy. The first grand slam. Up to the plate now is Dalton Rushing. Give me a moment to update everything here. That's the first ever grand slam in Watch with Nordic baseball history. And that ball was really hit well. Wow. Dalton Rushing 0-2 count. 1-2. My apologies. Forgot we still have a ball game to commentate here. 8th home run of the year for Teoscar Hernandez. The 6th career grand slam. Some of those runners are responsible to King. And there's the first out of the inning. Grounded out to first. But they don't care about that. Dodgers now with a 4-3 lead. Freeland will come up. Guaranteed to see Shohei Ohtani here as well in this inning. Glad I got to commentate that. There's the first big moment that we've commentated. Morjan the pitch. And that's outside, 1-0 on Freeland. Freeland's 0 for 2 tonight. Next pitch for Morjan is outside, 2-0. Tommy Edman actually out here. How did I just now realize that? Guess they pulled Freeland. Tommy Edman's now in the ball game. My apologies. I did not notice that. Guess I got thrown off by the grand slam. And there's a walk for Tommy Edman. And there's putting one on with one out. Believe Ohtani's coming up. One on, one out. The grand slam from Teoscar Hernandez. And we'll have a meeting here on the mound. Grand slam for Teoscar Hernandez. Makes it 4-3 Dodgers here tonight. Does it get any better than that? Miguel Rojas coming up here to the plate now for the Dodgers. Ohtani, I guess, is done for the night. Morjan will throw that. They're going to catch him for that steal, and Edmonds out at second. That was an easy out as well. Got caught stealing on that play. Miguel Rojas, 286 batting average. And Rojas hits a pop-up. Rojas, notoriously known for that World Series winning run. Batting 286 tonight. Trying to update my my numbers here. 0-2 count on Rojas. Nobody on. 2 outs. Dodgers have 26 comeback wins this season. That is the third most in Major League Baseball. Wonder if my Phillies are in there somewhere too. Oh, and 2 count. The pitch is down low. 1-2. Sorry, guys. Just updating the players who are on real quick. 378 for Edmund. You'll definitely take that. 1-2 count. The pitch. Fouled. We'll keep on going. Game is not over yet. Definitely not over yet. Rojas, 3 home runs. Pitch is hit there, and it's down the line for a single for Miguel Rojas. He's going to go to third. That's a double. Double for Miguel Rojas. He'll keep the inning going. That'll bring Andy Pages up to the mound yet again. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. First pitch here on Andy Pages. He delivers. Outside. 1-0. Pages 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. Batting .269. Morjan up to 18 pitches, and that one is down low. 2-0. Nearly gone through the whole rotation here in this inning. I think they want Morjan to get out of it. We'll see if he can. 2-0 count. Outside, 3-0. Oh, man. And Andy Pages getting intentionally walked. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Dodgers have the opportunity to open this one up. Here with Freddie Freeman, Andy Pages got intentionally walked. Here's some chants from the Dodgers fans. Morjan, the pitch is outside, 1-0. Having a really hard time getting out of this. Two outs, 2 on. 1-0 count. Morjan delivers. Outside again. 2-0. Man. Two and 0, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Teoscar Hernandez, grand slam. Two and 1 count, the pitch. And that is grounded out to short. That should do it for the inning, and it does. Phenomenal inning from the Dodgers. Teoscar Hernandez with a grand slam. We will head to the top of the 8th. Dodgers lead 4-3. Thank you all for tuning in to this first ever baseball commentary. I greatly appreciate it. Due up here in this 8th inning for the Padres is France, Merrill, and Bogaerts. Unless there's some pinch hitters involved here. We'll see if there is, though. Teoscar Hernandez with a grand slam. Does it get any better than that? We'll get that clipped and uploaded for sure. Michael King's stat line through 6 innings pitched. Gave up 3 hits, 2 runs. He had 5 Ks. No walks. Or sorry, 2 walks. Oh, that's Kyle Hurt's stat line. Oops. Morjan, I'm assuming, will probably be done after this inning, too. If I had to guess. Not a good inning at all. Gave up 2 runs, I believe. Including a grand slam, of course. Teoscar Hernandez with the first ever grand slam in Watch with Nordic history. And they knew it was gone immediately. You could tell. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. Hernandez with the grand slam in that 7th inning makes it a 4-3 game here for the Dodgers, and we got a pitching change here. Edgardo Henriquez coming into the game for the Dodgers. 33 innings pitched. First pitch here on France is outside, 1-0. Next pitch there on France is fouled away, 1-1. One and one count. Top of the 8th, Henriquez. The pitch is outside, 2-1 again. This game, not over yet. It's only a 1-run game here for the Dodgers. Henriquez, 2-1 pitch. That one is grounded out to third. Muncy will make the throw. There's one away. That'll bring up Merrill to the plate. One away there on Henriquez. Felt like that 4th inning took forever. Certainly did. Or felt like that 7th inning took forever. Henriquez, the pitch is outside. 1-0 on Merrill. Merrill with a solo homer on Shohei Ohtani in the 4th. Feels like that was ages ago. Henriquez outside. 2-0. Again, we'll be live tomorrow. We commentate all, or we're trying to commentate all 30 MLB teams. Tomorrow will be the Phillies and the Royals for our second ever live commentary stream. Looking forward to it. Henriquez delivers. That is just inside. 2-1. 216 batting average from Merrill. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Has a home run and a single. Pitch from Henriquez is foul. 2-2. Kyle Hurts stat line. 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, 1 K, 1 walk. Pretty good outing there from him. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Henriquez the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. 100-mile-an-hour fastball for Henriquez. He has a strikeout. That's 2 away here in the top of the 8th. Here's Bogarts now up to the plate. Oh, and 1 count. Henriquez the pitch, and that one is grounded out to third. Muncy will make the throw yet again, and there is the final out here in this 8th inning. 1, 2, 3 for Henriquez. We will head to the bottom of the 8th. Dodgers lead 4-3. Due up here in this bottom of the 8th inning for LA. You got Betts, Muncy, and Tucker due up. We'll see if they can get it done. The grand slam from Teoscar Hernandez made it a 4-3 lead for the Dodgers. We'll see if they can add on some insurance here in the bottom of this 8th inning. Betts is due up, right? Yeah, because they went around the full order in that 7th inning. We'll see who comes in for the Padres. I highly doubt Morjan will come back. He did not have a good inning. Oh, man. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. All right. Bottom of the 8th inning. It'll be Bradley Rodriguez coming in for Morjan here tonight. First pitch here on Betts. And it's outside. It almost got him. 1-0. Rodriguez, 2.06 ERA. Pretty good outing here from him so far this year in 32 games played. He's got 34 strikeouts. 1-0 count. Betts hits one. It's a pop-up. It's in the infield. And caught. 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 8th. That'll bring Muncy up here. Warming up in the bullpen is Tanner Scott. He'll look to make the save. Here's Muncy up next. Pitch is outside. 1-0. Muncy 1 for 3 tonight with a single and a run. Pitch from Rodriguez. It's outside yet again. 2-0. Dodgers looking for their 9th win of their last 11 games. Two 2-0 pitch is fouled away. 2-1. Thank you all for tuning in. Happy 4th of July weekend to all those who celebrate. 2-1 count. Pitch is fouled off. 2-2. We'll be live tomorrow commentating the Philadelphia Phillies and the Kansas City Royals. That'll be our game tomorrow. Get that set up for the end of the stream, because we're coming up on it. 2-2 count. Rodriguez, the pitch is outside. 3-2. Bullpen for the Padres struggling here tonight. Morjan, not a great outing. Rodriguez doing better so far. It's not over yet, though. Bottom of the 8th, 3-2 count. Outside. There's a walk for Max Muncy. That'll put a runner on first base with Kyle Tucker coming up to the mound. Or the plate. Mound, plate, potato. I know. Had a fielder's choice in the 2nd inning. Or in the 7th inning. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Pitch from Rodriguez is outside. He calls it a strike. Tucker, I believe, is going to challenge this. I think he got this right. It may have just barely touched it. We'll see. Yeah, I got it. Just slightly. That'll take away an ABS challenge for the Dodgers. Yeah, that was just barely. I give him credit for challenging it. It was just barely on the inside for an 0-1 count. Muncy on first, 0-1. Pitch is swung on and fouled, 0-2. Looking to get potentially the double play and wrap this up pretty easily. We'll see. On deck, Teoscar Hernandez, who has a home run tonight. Grand slam. Pitch from Tucker. Outside, 1-2. Rodriguez up to 11 pitches here in this at-bat. Tucker hits it up into the outfield. And catch is made by Bogarts. 2 away. That'll bring up Teoscar Hernandez, who had the grand slam in the bottom of the 7th to make this game a 4-3 lead for the Dodgers. It's a shame. Really good outing from King. And the bullpen spoils it yet again. Hernandez. 0-0 count. Rodriguez with the pitch. Outside, 1-0. 1 for 3 on the day for Hernandez. We'll see if his success continues. Pitch is in there for a strike, 1-1. 1-1 pitch outside, 2-1. 98 mile an hour. That did not look like a sinker. Two and one count for Rodriguez, and the pitch is grounded out to third. Easy throw for Sung Song, and that will do it for the 8th inning. Coming in now is Tanner Scott to close this one out. He'll face Song, Duran, and Tatis Jr. 4-3 Dodgers, heading into the top of the 9th. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. See if the Padres have some 9th inning magic in them. Otherwise, Tanner Scott's coming to this game to close it out. 12:23 here on the East Coast. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Be greatly appreciated. No runs and no hits in that inning for the Padres. Oh, that's Henriquez's numbers. Knew I'd messed that up. 0010. Here comes Tanner Scott to close it out for the Dodgers. A grand slam for Teoscar Hernandez. And the bottom of the 7th makes it a 4-3 game for the Dodgers. And Scott will look to close this one out. 37 games this year. He has a 2.08 ERA. He's saved 11 of the 12 save opportunities he's had. He will face Taylor, who is replacing Mun Song. It looks like we got 2 pinch hitters coming in here for the Padres. Scott the pitch. 2-0 count. Samad Taylor coming into the game for the Padres. Two and 0 count. Scott the pitch. Outside. They call it a strike. I think he just barely got it. 2-1. Taylor, 333 batting average. Pitch is outside, 1-3. Attended Corona High School. 3-1 count, Scott. In there for a strike, 3-2. Full count. Oh. And the pitch from Scott is fouled off. Would have been a walk, but fouled away. Would be huge to get a runner on first. We'll see, though. 4-3 ball game. Full count. 7th pitch of the at-bat. And that one's hit foul yet again. Still a full count. Scott delivers. And that one's fouled away again. That's the 8th pitch. And the 3rd straight fouled away. Taylor staying alive. 3 fouls of the 8 pitches we've seen. Still a full count. Taylor delivers. Swing and a miss. First K of the game for Tanner Scott. And there's one out. Oh. Up next, Miguel Andujar. Believe I'm saying that right. Meeting at the mound here. Rushing, going out there for a quick visit. Miguel Andujar. Batting .265 this year. He's 6 for 18 this year against the Dodgers. Double, 2 home runs. He's done pretty well for himself here against this Dodgers team. First pitch from Scott. Just on the line. Strike. Oh, 1 count. Fouled away. 0-2. Would be huge for Scott to get the 2nd K. Top of the 9th, 1 out, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch from Scott. And that's in there, strike 3. 3 straight strikeouts. Or 2 straight strikeouts for Tanner Scott. It'll bring up Tatis Jr. to wrap things up. Potentially wrap things up. Down to their last out. Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 with a walk. He'll look to bunt. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Oh and 1 count, 2 outs. Scott delivers, down low, 1-1. One and 1 count. Scott delivers. Outside, 2-1. $15 pitches for Scott. He's got 2 strikeouts. Here's the 2-1 count. And that one is off the ground. 3-1. Could make things interesting here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 3-2. Down to the last strike. Got him on the swing and the miss. Down to the final out. And the final strike. Dodger Stadium to their feet. 3-2 on Tatis, and it's in there. Strike 3. The Dodgers with a grand slam from Teoscar Hernandez. They got another comeback win. Final score, Dodgers 4, Padres 3. A well-played game for the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani, 110 pitches in 6 innings. And the bullpen got done the rest of the way. Final score, Dodgers 4, Padres 3. Wow. That will do it for our first ever Watch with Nordic baseball commentary. Thank you all for those who tune in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. A lot of firsts here tonight. A lot of stats to keep track of. We will be back tomorrow, 8:10 Eastern Time, for Phillies versus Royals. Should be a fun one. We're going to keep on working at this, keep on growing something here. But thank you all for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next stream.